What's up, guys? Today is Wednesday, May 20th. Could you hear me? Got the mic on. And today is gonna be a good day. We're gonna work in the shop. I have some shoes I have to finish. Well, I have to start and finish and ship out for Graffiti Park in Las Vegas. It's a show that they're doing with Voodoo Ranger. So I gotta paint some shoes. It has to have this graffiti theme to it and stuff. So we're gonna do that, knock that out. Hopefully, if you've never painted shoes, you'll learn a little something. If you have, maybe you'll teach me in the comments what I did wrong. But tomorrow morning at 5 a.m., me, Dino, Big Ant, and Mary are driving out to Santa Maria for the West Coast Customs Cruising Nationals. So I'm gonna bring you a bunch of footage while I'm out there. I'm gonna try to do my best on the footage. I know I haven't been posting much, and to be honest, it's because I fell in a funk. I was like stressing out trying to shoot these videos, and I don't know, man. They're easy, like it's not much, but me carrying around a camera and talking and stuff like that, I'm still trying to figure that out. And trying to figure out what you guys want to watch and what you guys don't want to watch, that's tough because there's too many of you that have different like views on what you want to watch. So it's kind of hard. But you know, I'm just gonna record videos. I'm gonna show you, you know, it's a look into my life, the life of an artist, full-time artist. And if you like it, cool, I appreciate it, thank you. You can watch more videos, subscribe, all that stuff. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. You know, maybe I'll have a couple videos you like eventually, but this is just how I'm gonna have to do it. It's me and my life and what I do, and a lot of it has to do with art. So, with that said, let's get started. Just had my class, my little script class going. That was on Saturday. So I'm gonna make myself some coffee and enjoy this weather and then get into doing some work here in the shop today. It's just too nice outside to be cooped up in the shop. Jeez. Maybe I should paint something on one of these walls. So there's this place called Graffiti Park in Vegas, and they reached out to me and asked me if I could paint some shoes for them for an exhibit that they put on every year. I think it's actually more than once a year, but they just had it out in Vegas. From my understanding, they had something going on here in Arizona, but I guess they reached out to me too late to get to be a part of that. But I'm custom painting some shoes. So what I'm gonna do right now is take the laces off, get them all wiped down, remove the coat that the shoes have on them so that I could actually paint on them. So if you're ever trying to do this, I've done a few shoes in the past. Dang, I'm not an expert. Hold on. I forgot about the mic. So, I'm not an expert, but I know a couple things because I've done probably 5 pairs of shoes in the past. And it always seems to be these Air Force Ones because they're all white, they're leather. There's a lot of room to do stuff. So I'm guessing that's why everybody uses these. I've done some Converse in the past too, but for the most part, here, let me see if I could clip this sucker on here. Can you guys still hear me? Yeah, you can hear me. So what you want to do first is take some acetone and douse an old rag with it, or cotton, preferably just some cotton, you know what I'm saying? But this is what I had close by. So stick my hand in here, and basically just, it's a little bit glossy. You can see a little bit of gloss on there, and that's the coat that's on there. But you just want to wipe it all off. You don't have to do anything crazy. You can see it start getting dull almost immediately. And what you're doing is you're creating a tooth for the paint to stick. And on this one, and it stinks really bad, so maybe wear a mask. I'm not wearing a mask. I have the AC on. I have some ventilation going. I have a fan going. But it's still pretty stinky. Make sure you wear gloves, because this stuff would tear up your hands. But yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wipe these two down. You don't need to see me wiping shoes down. So I'm going to wipe them all down to where I know it'll be good enough for paint to stick. And then we'll get back to it. Now with these here, sometimes they don't. But these do have a crazy gloss here in the swoosh. I wouldn't hit that with acetone. Make sure you kind of wipe around it. Don't wipe the actual. Now we got a call coming in, but basically take off the shoelaces before you start wiping everything down. And try not to ruin the swoosh. You can scuff it with a little Scotch-Brite. I'll show you in a second. Instead of hitting it with the acetone. But everything else, hit it with the acetone. You know what I'm saying? Just get it nice and flat so you can paint. So after I get them all wiped down, I'll take this little gray Scotch-Brite and just scratch the whole shoe. You know, it's all gonna get painted anyway, so I'm not worried about anything. You want to scuff that shiny little swoosh so the paint will stick to it. Scuff it real good. You know what I'm saying? It's got this Jordan symbol here too. Scuff it because it's shiny. Remember, paint is not gonna stick to the shiny parts, so you want it. I'll show you right now. Let's see if you can see. Could you see the shininess here? Or even, yeah, you can see it there. So you just come in. Sorry, shaking the camera up. And scuff it. Get all the shininess off of it. It can't be shiny. Gonna need some elbow grease, but you want to wipe that sucker to where it's not shiny. Sucker's tough because it's vinyl, so I'm actually not even sure that it's gonna scuff fully. It should though. Should. Yeah, the Jordan's scuffed real nice. Let's make sure this swoosh isn't too shiny. All right, hold on. I'll be back because this is gonna take some elbow grease. All right, so I hit that sucker for a good 5 minutes, and that that shine is not going away. You can still see it's shiny. So on that swoosh, what I'm gonna do, in fact, for the whole shoe, I'm gonna spray this shoe with adhesion promoter. I'll show you what that is in a second. What that is it's a spray that I use on plastics so that paint sticks to it and doesn't come off. That's why it's called an adhesion promoter, but let me go grab that real quick. All right, so the kind I use is called Bulldog. You know, not sponsored, I don't really care. Use whatever kind you want. Anything that says adhesion promoter, it's probably gonna work, you know? But This is the only one I've ever used, the only brand I've ever used, and I know it works. So that's what I'm using. So yeah, I'm gonna take this, spray it with some adhesion promoter, and then basically mask off what I don't want to paint. Which, you know what? Nah, I'm gonna paint the sole too. I'm gonna paint the sole all the way down. So I'm gonna spray the whole shoe with adhesion promoter. And you wanna do this outside, preferably, because this stuff really stinks. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some paper. There's the shoes. I masked a little bit, not much, but I did some masking just to get the, so that the Bulldog, the adhesion promoter, doesn't get in the shoe inside. And we're just gonna go out here, take one of these little tables here. Move it closer. Hold on. So, I got the shoes. We're just gonna spray them with adhesion promoters. So, there they are. Let's get the adhesion promoter going. This isn't gonna need much. So I'm just gonna spray. And remember, it's just enough so that the paint sticks. Because that's vinyl, so basically plastic. I'm guessing it's vinyl. I mean, it's probably something else, but it's plastic, definitely plastic. So adhesion promoter will help everything stick nicely. We have a little hair here. Let's take that off. And that's it. That's all we're gonna need. Nothing crazy. Just enough for the paint to stick. They do need it to be on brand with their colors. So what I'm gonna do is use a few different yellows, and we're just gonna make these shoes monochromatic. What they asked for is that I use yellow. I could use black or white, but definitely they want it primarily yellow. And then after that, I gotta make it look street, make it look graffiti. So we're gonna do this all with spray paint, and that's why I sprayed it with the Bulldog, so that the paint actually sticks. And in the end, I could put a clear coat on it. I have some leather shoe clear coat that I could put on there, so that'll be in the end. But let's start. Rob just got here. There's this new place in town. What is it called, Rob?
Let's Toast.
Let's Toast.
So I've been looking. Every time I've gone, the line's been around the fucking block. So,
and
finally, I was able to get some.
We got this agua fresca watermelon. I don't think it's agua fresca. It's just straight puree like watermelon. I had a taste.
It's pretty damn good.
It's delicious and refreshing. But it's definitely like really good. Hold on, let me see.
I'll get some tequila in that, you know.
Oh, dude, yeah. Oh, I wish you could get us both, get our reaction. Oh, there we go. But let's see.
The unveiling.
What is this one called?
The bulgogi cheesesteak.
The bulgogi.
The roast beef.
Is it an Italian place?
No.
Oh,
it's Korean.
Look at this. Doesn't that look bomb?
Look at this. Look at this. Yeah, they only sell like three things. It's the bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich,
Uh-huh.
the bulgogi cheesesteak, and the French toast. But I got there just in time, right before the lunch rush, because by the time I got my food, there was a line out the door.
Their branding's pretty dope. Cool little lettering, little character. All right, all right. It looks delicious. Look at that. One side toasted, one side not. Look at that.
Both toasted, just.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that might be the other side of it.
All right.
What's the verdict?
That's a different flavor. It's got some sweetness to it.
It's Korean.
Oh, so it's like It's delicious. What's that green stuff in there?
I don't know. I think it's like chives.
All over my face. Oh, it's got the egg. Oh, bro. The yolk popped when I bit it. So they put like a
Fried egg.
like over easy. Is that what it
Yeah.
was? Let me get some napkins, bro. This
Shit
is
bomb.
crazy. Oh, right here.
It's a little, it's a little messy.
That's good food though when it's messy like that and greasy. That's when you know it's good.
We start the shit out of it.
And you said so the sandwich is about $16. The drink is about $6, which is a little pricey, but it's still you're getting quality meat. It looks like, and a lot of it. Like
I know they were a food truck first when they opened up the storefront. But you can definitely see why there's a line around the block to get in.
oh yeah. I saw you the video you showed me of them like cutting one of these in half and opening it. The cheese was just like melting together. Look at us turning into a food network.
Right.
The cheese.
Anthony Bourdain.
Yeah, right. The cheese is definitely like, if you're lactose intolerant, I don't know about you being able to eat one of these. There's a lot of cheese. So it's got the, what is that, beef steak?
Roast beef. Yeah.
Roast beef. Looks like it's grilled. It's got the egg. It's got a ton of cheese. Is that it? I don't know what else. Oh, and then some green. I don't know.
I think it's like onion, like chives.
Chives. Okay, cool. But it's definitely, it's delicious. I'm gonna eat this and then get back to doing my shoes before I get my mic dirty.
This shit's bomb.
Rob has his pair in the works too.
It's on already.
Yeah, so he used clear.
Minimalist.
He used clear paint,
Yeah, it's glow in the dark.
but they don't glow. All right, just gonna give these a nice little yellow coat first. Nothing too crazy. Just gotta get a little bit of a yellow base down. Just a quick little something there. Next up, on the second one. Sorry, I'm gonna open the gate right now. Pretty stinky. There we go. That's it for now, because it's gonna get some more color, some more yellows on it. Just a base coat. Now for some of the little effects I'm gonna throw on here, I think I'm gonna use this masking tape. Just do little tricks to get some fades and some splatters and stuff in there. So let's get that cracking. For what I'm doing right now. So what I'm gonna do is add this tape as well, because this will hold it down. Just want to get that little fade look. Alright, let's see what's up with this. Alright, and we'll pull this sucker off. There we go. There's that. Oh, I should have been paying attention to this. Could you hear me? Could you hear me? Alright, put this over here. Maybe right here. Now we're starting to get there. Starting to get some little effects going on. I'm just getting some effects. Some effects. Putting my S on there. Ain't nobody gonna know. Who's gonna know, huh? They're all gonna know.
S stands for sneaker.
Sneaker. S for sneaker. For shoe. Oh, look at that splatter. I can appreciate a good splatter. Let's swap. Let's see. Let's swap this out. Get a little more of this action. Let's see. Let's see if we can. Oh, I touched it. I touched the S. The splatter. See that? You see that splatter right there? Sick with it, huh? Right there? That right there? So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just do all these splatters, do all this craziness to the shoe, and then get back to you. Because this isn't the fun part. It's fun for me, but I don't know how much you want to watch me do splatters on shoes. So let me get these done and then I'll show you how it looks. All right. Let's see. So next up, I already got this done. So next up, I'm gonna add some highlights and then some black hand styles with some drips. And then we got some dope shoes. I dig them. All right, so I started putting some hand styles on the shoes. I finished the splatters. I'm gonna still add a little bit more white and stuff, but I started doing some hand styles on the tongue. Basically going off of the graffiti on the can, but those are gonna be tucked in anyways with the shoelaces over it. And I got some yellow shoelaces for these, so they're gonna be yellow on yellow on yellow on yellow. But yeah, so I got them all splattered. They're all dried up. So now I gotta add the hand styles to the other tongue, and then I'll be finishing up some of the design work on the shoe itself. I'm gonna tape off the actual swoosh and change that. That'll be a different color. But I got a call from my buddy Eric. I gotta go check out some panels that I did for the city. So let's go check that out, and then we'll come back and hang out with this weirdo.
You're on me or you're on you?
No, I'm on you.
Now it's on me. Okay.
All right, we're here. Let's go check out these pieces. What's happening?
How are you?
Pretty good, pretty good.
I don't know. You want to show them?
Yeah, let's check it out. Ooh, look at the shop. Oh snap, look at that. Heck yeah.
There's one on the table and then two to your left.
Oh, look at that. With the spark on there. Look at that. This is the big boy right here, huh?
Yeah.
Pinstriping and panel work. Look at that. Got the owl.
Yeah.
The A1 on there. The little S for the Spock logo. Heck yeah. And there's my city right there. South Phoenix. Heck yeah.
Yeah, Alejandro did an awesome job as far as getting it all so that it's cuttable.
You guys killed it, man.
So see how this can be.
Yeah,
so
a little
we'll
bit.
put some tape on these spots here,
On the
so
back.
when we put it on there, it's not.
Yeah. And then the back piece is the piece with the color, so.
Aren't you glad that guy beat the crap out of your panels?
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. Oh man, those things came out cool. I'm pretty excited. So they're made out of steel. Hold on. Can you see me still? So they're made out of steel, right? Hold on one second. I think I'm gonna turn down this AC because it's loud. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but yeah, they're made out of steel. And when I get back from Santa Maria and Pismo Beach, I'm gonna engine turn all the metal, and they'll have the back pieces for them. So the back pieces I'll have to paint, so that way you can see all the panels and everything all painted, and it'll look pretty cool. But you know, I'll do a video about that, and I'll show you guys once it's all done and installed. And when I come back and start working on them, I'll show you guys that too. But now for today, I just came, checked it out, approved them. There was actually a little mishap on one of them. It was missing a little piece on the bottom of the plaque, the one that said South Phoenix. So they're gonna send it back to get the piece cut out, and that's it. It's ready to go. So other than that, it's approved, and I'll be working on those when I get back. So I did a couple things to this. Now that I'm back, I put a V, little graffiti, little bomb V, and I put this white line kind of through it. I don't know if you can see that. Sorry, let me see. And little white stars. So I did the Vandal hand styles all across it. Another one of these little white lines here. And the way I'm doing these little white lines is I take the one of the tops from the cans and I poke a little hole through it, and then I put it back on and I just shoot through it. You know what I'm saying? With the tip. I'll show you, see if I can show you a close-up of me doing it. So, hold on. See, like here we got this little flyer or whatever. Can you hear me? Let's see. Check. All right. So you can do real nice. Oh shoot, hold on. So I'll take the can with the little cap on it, and I can do some pretty clean. Well, these aren't super clean, but they're small enough to get some cool little splatter effects, little kind of clean lines with the splatter. See that? Can you see how clean, how small, and I like the little splatters on it. They're not super clean. Sorry, I kept saying clean, but they're just real thin little lines, and it's just with this little cap. Poke a hole through it, and it shoots the paint through. They're really messy. They can get really messy when you're doing a piece, but if you need some thin lines and you don't mind a little bit of that splatter, they're really nice. So I added them here. Added this little line here. Say I want to add something else. So what I did here on this other one, I drew a little halo, and I used that thin cap to make the splatter. So I'll show you. I'm gonna do another one. So let's do another halo. I'm doing it with the marker because I'm gonna clear everything anyways. But and these ain't gonna be worn, so technically I don't have to do all this clearing and crap that I've been doing. But I'm just gonna do a little halo, sticker on top, thinner on the bottom like it disappears. Boom. Real simple. Got the little halo on there. I don't know if you can see it. And then I'll just take this can. Here, let me raise this again. And I'll add the glow to it. A little glow on the halo. It's hard to see, huh? But it's there. And I'll probably wait till that dries and then make the halo a little bit brighter. Fill it in a little bit more solid, you know. But yeah, we're getting there. It's supposed to be street, supposed to be graffiti. Throw a little V for Vandal. Throw the little Vandal handstyles on here. And on the Vandal handstyles, I'm kind of just going based off of what their design is. So what I'm gonna do next is I made this little, let's see. I made this little stencil. I just cut it out. See that? And then I just take this darker yellow and then just shoot it at an angle. And it's really nothing. It's just that. You know what I'm saying? But just adds to it. Just all this little shit that adds to the design. Nothing too special. But, you know, I want to make them look cool. You know what I'm saying? This is dry enough to add some more white to it. So I'm going to make the halo a little bit brighter. Let me get a fatter white marker. All right. Boom. Now you can really see the halo. It's got the little splatter on there. I should put the halo around the letter or something, but I don't have to. And see this little star? It's just little stars I used to do back in the day, just to add to my bombs. So add a little one there, maybe another one right here. See? I think it's kind of cool, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm a dummy. I just touched. See that? I just touched it. It's alright. I'm gonna let it dry and then touch that up. move on to the next shoe. I want to do some more of these little stars. So I did one here on the other shoe, so I'm gonna do it on here again. Boom, got the little star on there. And then I put it right here. Little star on there. So I'm gonna add all the hand styles on here. And the hand styles are just basic, simple hand styles. I'll start with the black letter on top. Let's see. Let me move you, see if you want to see this. I don't know if you want to see this. I mean, these ain't the coolest hand styles, so I don't know. I'm sure a lot of you guys do better hand styles, but it's cool. It's hard on this material because it's got all these little bumps and all that, but it's all right. We're gonna do this. Not the best hand style, but kind of hard to draw on here, so it's gonna have to do. And then the other hand styles are just real basic, like just straight. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. I'm gonna stop it here and then just finish it. So I already had these shoelaces laying around because I bought them for some hoodies. I was gonna try to put them into the hoodies, but because it's Spock yellow, they've been laying around. I bought like 50 of them because it was cheaper if I bought a bunch of them. So I'm gonna put these yellow ones on and see what it looks like. If it's too much yellow, maybe I could switch to the white ones, but I don't think it could be too much yellow. I think the excessiveness of the yellow is actually gonna make it pop. It's gonna make everything stand out different from everything else, all the other shoes, because I'm sure nobody else has the yellow shoelaces. I might be wrong, but my guess is they don't, because these were just happened to be laying around. I didn't go buy them specifically for this. So let's hook these suckers up. And it's covering of course it's covering the hand styles, but I don't mind it because that wasn't the main focus anyways. And after I put these on, if I feel like it needs something else, then I'll add more work. You know what I'm saying? I'll add more art to it. These are pretty short too, actually. But it might work in my favor so that laces aren't all hanging off of the shoe too much. We'll see. That was pretty dope though, huh? The metal signs. Those are gonna be put up by the city at one of the light rail stations in South Phoenix. Cause that's where I was raised. See, they don't even go all the way up. I could probably tighten them just a little bit. Just to have a little bit more room, but I don't want the shoe to look all stupid either. Let me see. How am I gonna do this? Yeah, I got a little bit more slack when doing this, so I just don't want the shoe to look all corny. Nah, it doesn't look too bad. So I actually got one more out of this by doing it. There's the shoe with the V on the back for Vandal. It's got the Vandal hand styles or tags inside of it. It's got these little squares I put in all over, kind of hidden everywhere. It's got this white line, the white stars. I don't know. Hopefully they look dope enough for them to put them up on display, but I dig them. I think they're pretty dope. So I got an idea. I'm gonna do one last thing. I'm taping up the swoosh because I was gonna change the color of the swoosh anyways, and then I changed my mind, and now I changed my mind again. So we're only allowed to use the yellows and black and white. But I noticed the can has chrome in it. It doesn't have white, it has chrome. It's like the can itself. You can see the can through the artwork. So if you look at it in the photo, the word Vandal, if you look close, that looks like the color of the can. It's like the chrome or silver or whatever behind it. So I'm gonna paint the swoosh chrome. So in order to do that, I have to lay a black base coat on the swoosh and then shoot chrome paint on top of it. I don't know if it's gonna work. I've never used this chrome paint, but I'm gonna try it and see how it looks. All right, so I taped it up already. I got it all ready to go. So I'm just gonna shoot the black on there and then the chrome on top. Basically, turn it black. That might look cool too, just a black swoosh like that. Man, that might look good too. Too bad, I'm turning it chrome. Man, you know what? Do I really want to make it chrome? I feel like that black is gonna give it that Wu-Tang look, you know what I'm saying? Let's see what it looks like. I think I'll leave it black. I have to save the chrome design for a different day. I bought chrome a long time ago, been wanting to use it, and I haven't got the chance because things like this keep happening. Yeah, that looks dope. Ooh, look at that. Way better. It would probably look good chrome too, but I don't know. I'm really digging this. That looks dope. I'm leaving it. Maybe I'll do chrome on another set of shoes. If you want to see some shoes done in chrome, let me know. We'll try that next. But I think this is dope. I'll show you the process of of taping this thing up. It's not as easy as it looks. You got to make sure it's like very clean right up to the edge. I'm treating it like a lowrider pattern on a car. Sorry. You want it to be right up against the edge. And these turns are the hardest because it's such a tight turn. This line here that I'm doing right now is easy. But when you go to do the turn, you want to make sure that you get the whole thing. So here, start up here, kind of turn, start turning the tape. Here, let me get you closer. Let me stop the camera real quick. You see this turn here? You don't want to get stuck on the other piece of tape, but you want to follow this curve as close as possible and as clean as possible. And what I do here is I stop halfway, use my finger to really shove, or like fingernail to shove it in there. And then I come back in here and I tuck it in again. Boom. And now we got it nice and crisp in that edge. And this one right here, we're gonna have to do it in another 2 pieces. I'll start here. Boom. Actually do this little corner in here. Can you see? Oh, you can't even see, huh? Let me raise you up. Hold on. Could you even see? Could you even see, bro? All right. See, I pulled this one too far, so I gotta do that one again. I'll just cut the tape there. And you gotta make sure it's shoved all up in that edge there. You can even come in with an X-Acto and cut it, just to get a nice crisp edge. Boom. See that? And then I'll take this piece, put it in here. Make sure it's shoved right into the edge. Use your fingernail and shove that sucker in. And like right here, that curve is kind of nasty, so I'm gonna come in with the blade and cut some of that tape off. And that's it. So now what I'll do is I'll use this application tape. Even though it sucks, it doesn't stick very well, I'll put some right there just so I waste less tape. I'll get this thicker tape, put it right on the edge there, because this tape sticks better than the application tape. So we'll do that. Get another piece of application tape, put it there so I don't get any overspray on the shoelaces, and then make sure it sticks. So we'll do that. And then this is a mess. I use all kinds of tape here. This is where I start basically pressing, making sure everything is hidden, nothing gets overspray on it. You know what, I'm gonna cut that. Boop. Easy as that. All right. Because you definitely don't want any overspray on the yellow, because this is black. You'll see it for sure. So much masking just for this little swoosh. If I had thicker tape, I would use it, but I don't have thicker tape. So don't roast me in the comments. And I'm not using the mic right now. I don't know if the voice changed, you could tell the difference, but it's alright. We're not shooting a full-length documentary here. Alright, so now we got that. Let me back you up a little bit so I don't get overspray on my camera. Take the can. And I'll shoot this way so I don't get overspray on the front. You want to make sure you turn the shoe and get in there in those cracks, or else you're going to have yellow peeking. Oh, I forgot to tape this. See? See? I got some overspray there. See? Right here? Got a little bit of overspray back here. It's alright. We'll pull this off and see what it looks like. I can clean it off. It's no biggie. And I like pulling the tape. Oh, here. Sorry. I like pulling the tape while it's wet. Oh, oh, that's the letter I was gonna say. All right, you can see what I'm doing. So I'll grab this, peel this off. And none of this paint is peeling off because we used the adhesion promoter, remember? Or else we would be stuck using peeling off pieces of yellow as well. But that's pretty clean. Oh, I didn't get overspray. I thought I got overspray. But bam, look at that. What do you think? Pretty dope or what? Should I throw some hand styles right here? Should I throw some tags inside here or what? Nah, I'm gonna leave it simple. Yellow shoes with the black swoosh. You know what I'm saying? Whoop. Got the black V in the back. Yeah, I think that's dope. We're gonna call that a day there. So I guess that's it. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you liked the video. It was just a little bit of hanging out at the shop, doing a couple things, you know what I'm saying, getting these shoes ready, and I'm gonna send them off. So this, I don't know if I mentioned it, this is for Voodoo Ranger in association with Graffiti Park out in Las Vegas. Super grateful that they asked me to paint these shoes. Yeah, man, I mean, I tried to follow everything according to the, you know, what they asked. Hopefully they dig them. I'm gonna package them up, ship them out, and hopefully they get them in time for the next show. But thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next vid.